Hello again. If you have two finished houses that look something like this, building, roof, cornice, two of them, all the way done, then you are ready to move on. And the next step, you're going to be adding windows for each one of your houses. Now, on this video, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm not going to show you myself working on these things because it's easy. It's drawing, it's outlining, it's cutting out, it's gluing on. So I am going to walk you through the steps, show you a few pictures, and then you're going to be on your own. First, let's take a look at this photograph. This is an example, sort of like what we are making. Now I want you to notice the windows on these houses. You'll notice that this house has 4 windows. They are all the same. This house has windows that are all the same, but they're different than that house. This house, the windows are all matching, and this house, you can't see them very well, but they're all matching too. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to have one style of window, and they're all going to match each other on one house. And then the other house can have a different type of window, but they have to be all alike. The first thing that you will need is to get an idea sheet like this from Mrs. Gray. You may use these windows, or you may design your own windows. But remember, they need to be one style for each house. Use a white piece of scrap paper and a pencil to draw 4 windows of your choice for the first house. Make sure that they are large enough that they will be able to be outlined with Sharpie, but not too big because they need to all fit on one house. When your pencil drawing is done, you can show Mrs. Gray to make sure that your designs are okay, but then after that, you're going to grab a Sharpie and carefully outline each window. When all 4 windows have been outlined with Sharpie, now it is time to cut those out. Now stop. Normally I would say cut on the line, but as you can see from the picture, for these windows you are going to cut around the window just outside the line. This will help our windows to show up when we put them on our wild and crazy patterned background. When all the windows are cut out, easy peasy. Grab a glue bottle and glue those onto your house. Make sure they're straight, make sure they're lined up, make sure that you leave enough room at the bottom for a door. Okay, so now you have all the directions that you need to end up with 4 windows drawn, outlined, cut out, and glued on. Now remember, make sure they are the right size. They need to fit on your building. Make sure you do a good job. And when you have your 4 windows glued on, I'd like to see it, please. And then when you're ready, I'll give you a QR code so that you can move on to how to make the doors video.